Do you want to breeze through airport security lines? Are you sick of standing in long lines when you're at the airport and having to go through security lines? You'll notice that there's some people who just go right through this line that has hardly any people in it. Well, let me introduce to you guys 3 ways they are doing that. One is TSA PreCheck. TSA PreCheck is a screening service by the US government that allows you to be able to bypass the long lines that you see everybody else standing in. So what you do with TSA PreCheck is it will allow you to go through the security line without taking off your hat, without taking off your belt, without taking off your shoes, or even your jacket. So by going through the screening process and applying for the screening process ahead of time, it will allow you to be able to not have to wait in the long lines. You simply give him you simply give the security guy your ID, you give him your boarding pass, he runs it through, then you get to go right through the scanner to the other side. The other one is Clear. Now, Clear is a little bit different because Clear is private, and Clear uses a biometric system that allows you to be able to use your fingerprints or even your eyes to be able to verify who you are and that you are legit. So when you go through the Clear line, some people are even saying the Clear line is even faster. Clear just came on the scene a couple of years ago, so they're new to the scene, but they are popping up everywhere. Now, that is one of the negatives about Clear, is that they're not in every airport. So you have to check to see if Clear is available at that airport before you go into it. Now, I do want to add this though. These services have membership fees. So Clear charges about $189, and they're an annual fee. So you got to keep that in mind. Now, there is a way to bypass that. The way you bypass that is by getting a credit card that offers that as a benefit, like the American Express Platinum. Also, United Plus members can also use it. Also, Delta Skyline members can also get the membership waived or get a discount on it. So remember that. Those are 3 ways you can get that completely free if you have those particular mileage plans or credit cards. The other one is TSA PreCheck. TSA PreCheck is about $100, but the good thing about TSA PreCheck is it lasts for 5 years. So you can have TSA PreCheck for 5 years instead of the annual fee like Clear. Once you're approved through the application process, you're good for 5 years. Now, that is TSA PreCheck, and that is also Clear. But let's talk about one other one. This one is called Global Entry. Now, TSA PreCheck and Clear is used for traveling domestically here in the United States. But you have Global Entry for when you're returning from outside of the country, coming back in, you'll need Global Entry. Global Entry is also amazing. When you come back from a long flight, the last thing you want to be doing is waiting in a long line. Sometimes these lines can take 20 and 30 minutes just to get back into your own native country. So getting Global Entry is another screening process that's done by the US government to allow you to be able to bypass the lines. And they will also use the same kind of setup, biometric setup, checking your fingerprints, checking your eye to make sure you are identified as who you are, that will allow you to be able to bypass the lines. So Global Entry right now, it's taken about 4 to 6 months to get approved. So you're going to want to have to pre-plan this out. Now, back when COVID was around, it was taking a lot longer, but now it's about 4 to 6 months. So you want to start filling out your application process now so that when you're ready to travel, you can go ahead and be approved and get through. The other thing I want to mention to you, it's a two-step process. So you're going to first, with global entry, you're going to want to fill out the application online. And then second, what you're going to have to do is when you're going to have to go through an interview process. Now, the interview process does not take that long, but there will be about 10 minutes to 15 minutes going through the interview process. The interview process, they're going to ask you some basic questions about who you are, your identity, and your travel and all that, and then you'll be good. Where you can get that done, you can look that up, but usually when you're flying back in in the airport, when you're flying back in, there's going to be a booth where you can go and you can go right there. Sometimes there's a line, sometimes it's not. The last time I went, there was hardly no line. So depending on the time of day you travel, you can go right up to the booth and an officer will ask you those interview questions. They're going to identify you. Once that's done, you are clear for global entry and you don't have to do that anymore for 5 years. So let's recap exactly what we talked about just now. To bypass airport security lines. The first one we talked about was TSA pre-check. The other one we talked about was clear. And then when you're flying internationally, coming back home, the other one is going to be global entry. These are the three ways that you're going to be able to bypass all the lines and get through your destination as fast as possible. Now, that's what I want for you because you are a sophisticated traveler, right? That's right. You're a sophisticated traveler. You don't want to be standing in lines with the people that don't know because you came to this channel. And in this channel, we teach you how to be the sophisticated traveler. All right? So listen, if you like this video and you like the information I'm dropping, I want you to subscribe to this channel. Give me a like. Let me know that you loved it, you liked it. And then we can actually be able to do more content like this to be able to make sure your travel is a lot easier for you. The other thing is we also offer a service where we help you get qualified for some of the credit cards that you need to be able to get to have the memberships like the Clear, the TSA pre-check on them. So we can help you be able to get qualified for that as well. So in the link below, you're going to be able to find that at DTI Financial Literacy, and you can also become part of our community. We have a community. It's called DTI Information Network, and it's in school. We're going to be giving you all kinds of travel tips in there. We're going to be able to teach you different ways that you can actually boost your credit and you can actually use your credit for travel. And this community, we're looking to be able to also have people that want to travel with us. So we're going to have the opportunity for you to be able to travel with us to these different destinations and see how easy it is to be able to get around from country to country. If it's something you're interested in, please click the link below and then look for our community so that we can get you involved. All right. Thanks for coming out. Look forward to seeing you again on the next video. Peace.